Start recording? Yes, I'm recording. Myself. Epic music. Does the controller work? Yes, controller does work. And start stream. Darksiders 3. Why does it just not? Alright, well, I'm streaming, but I need to figure out why it's being dumb. Can I change it through the website? Oh, why? Twitch. Twitch is being dumb. My first start. And it wants me to verify that I am me for about the 8th time now. It's the 3rd, but still, it's a lot. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I doofin smirch, smirch. Yes, smirch. Smirch. Doofen's model impression. Stream manager. That is stream info. Oh! Found it. Stream info updated successfully. Does it work? Look, it's past me. Excuse me. Or rather, me from 30 seconds ago. What does me from 30 seconds ago have to say? Stream info updated successfully. Does it work? It's Eldritchception. Alright, well, I think we're good to go. We have stream going, we have all this. Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead and send this off to a couple people here. I live and it functions. Hey, that was like instant, dude. Immediate. First thing you do, just clickety-clack. My keyboard is clickety-clack. I'm clickety-clack. That's my name. Okay. Wow, you're already viewing too. You're fast. It's almost like you use Twitch sometimes. Alright, blind playthrough of Darksiders. I have never played this game, but it was on sale, so I got it. We'll see what's what. Challenging, apocalyptic, reckoning, and cancel. The hardest difficulty, cancel. I'll go with challenging if I like it later. For now, we'll just go default, normal. Sure. There's hardcore mode in this game. No. No on that. That is a big no for my first playthrough. That would be stupid.
Why did the Creator construct a universe teeming with imperfection, misery, sin? Among the scholars of both heaven and hell, this query is known as the riddle of sorrows. If sin is itself a part of the grand design, is not sin then, by definition, divine? A question for the sages. Though one particularly restless bunch kept a robust relationship to the topic. The Nephilim. Spawn of angels and demons. Warriors, relentless, unstoppable, blood-mad. Until they were betrayed by four of their own. War, death, fury, and strife. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. Inconceivable power was bestowed upon the traitors by those sworn to maintain symmetry twixt order and chaos. The Charred Council. Bear witness as the Council holds court to end the Nephilim War in the name of balance. This is the new pact. War, bringer of worldwide fire. You are the juggernaut of all pain. Death, dark soul of eternity. You are the deepest decay. You are anti-life. Strife. Endless spirit of timeless unrest. You are all that is unsettled in the hearts of that which lives and breathes. And finally, fury. Terrible engine of rage. You are the machine that...
Are we to waste our time on ceremony, or are we to fight?
Step forward and recognize, Horseman. You are the most impatient of your kin. The least predictable, dancing on the edge of your own reality. Your brothers understand the undertaking set before them. But do you?
Still talking? Shall I have Death fetch us some tea, or can we get on with it?
Fury, your role in this story is yet to be written. I wonder, will you light the flame of creation anew? Or stomp out the embers for good?
Nice. I like that. I always really liked the style of Darksiders.
Dreams more thrilling than reality. Had I known the new pact would be so exciting, I would have let walls separate my head from my neck then and there. Is it possible to die of boredom?
I think so.
Rampage. Bored as I am, perhaps I'm just lazy. If I didn't love you so much, I'd kill you just for something to do. The call? Finally. Please, please, please tell me you're a planet of demons that needs slaying. Or two. War.
All right.
What pathetic fate have you brought upon yourself, brother?
Watch your tongue.
I may be least favored of all the horsemen, but my tongue never found me chained to a rock like some dog.
Fury, approach us.
I take it there is a mess that needs tending to.
Though you jest, you speak true. War has broken his vows to this council and shattered the seventh seal.
I already knew it didn't.
The apocalypse. Why would he...
We know not. Yet, as we speak, Earth falls beneath the spears of heaven and the hammers of hell.
So the horsemen are to ride.
No. While the Charred Council seeks to understand how and why the traitor war has committed this abominable act, there is a matter that requires delicate attention.
You should have called Strife. He's the delicate one.
The 7 deadly sins have been released, by whom we cannot say, but the 7 roam the earth, free of our prison. The balance between order and chaos is already in jeopardy. The 7 cannot be left unchecked. War is in chains. Death is missing. Strife attends to other matters. The last time you faced the sins, it required all 4 of you.
I can handle those fools in my sleep. But when this task is complete, I demand that you grant me my rightful place leading the horsemen.
If you would trade obedience for a title, so be it. But never make a demand upon us, horsemen. You depart immediately.
Greetings, Miss Fury. I must admit, this is a fortuitous fate.
A watcher? You doubt my allegiance?
Please, be not cross. I am such an admirer. Scratch that. I'm a fan. You are the horseman. The only one that matters.
Enough! I will allow you to accompany me. Just stay out of my way.
I will be as unto a shadow. Steadfast. Silent.
More silence!
Go! Seek out the place called Haven. Your quest for the 7 deadly begins there.
Fury, wait. Whatever has passed between us, search your heart. You cannot believe I am guilty of these crimes. Something is wrong with the universe. Be vigilant, Fury. Forces conspire against us. Heed my words!
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he did. I think the first game was about that. I never played the first game. I played about half of the second game. I really enjoyed the second game. Oh, we actually get to be on Earth in this one. Death wasn't on Earth. Alright. Death. No! Hush your face. Dark. No Bork. Alright. Learn controls. Basic attackies. Those don't do anything. Triggers. Alright, that's dodge. Alright. Dodge and attack buttons are complete opposite of Dark Souls, and that is going to throw me off. Ooh. And lock the camera. I wonder if that's just straight up lock on whenever there's an enemy. Let's test. There are enemies here. Yes, it is. Blue lurchers act as currency, green lurchers... Gotcha. Okay. So, same kind of currency for gold mana. Ow. I don't know the placement of my dodge button yet. Well, I do, I just don't have it internalized.
Fury. Close more than a 7. I just know it. I hope it's not envy. That was a terror.
Oh, so my watcher is probably going to be my tutorial person. Unless it's just going to be the tutorial screens, which I'm fine with. I highly doubt there's stealth in this game because... Really? Ranged enemy. I don't know the range of my stuff yet. Ow. Ow. I am sucking. Basic enemies are defeating me. Oh, cool. Estus fast. Okay, so despite with range, I should probably get in things' faces. Unless they're strictly dangerous. Oh, neat. Fury does a lot of flippies. That said, Death did a surprising amount of flippy too. I don't know about War. Ooh, grapples. Oh, I can slam. Learning mechanics. I do like that the cars have a little bit of movement to them. Makes them feel less static. Ah, okay. That's neat. Big room, boss room? I'm gonna start with the boss? Or just an ambush?
Haven. A haven for what? Vermin?
Humans, mistress.
Adorable. Build a house of sticks during the end of the world. Where exactly do we go from here, Watcher?
I know not but what the Council commands, mistress. The quest for the 7 begins here.
Is that the motherfucker?
Envy.
Mine! Humans,
Oh.
haven, everything here! horsemen, or ye be mine too.
I'm on a mission.
Protecting humans? Humans think creation favors them. They are apes, crawling through dirt.
Quite the grudge you're carrying.
What they have, I will take. When they have nothing left, they will be my playthings until they break. You cannot stop me!
Oh, I don't want to. Humanity is tragically overrated. I am not here for them. I'm all yours.
No!
Alright, starting with the boss. Cool. Now, I've never really thought of the enemy as being particularly bird-like, but it does fit. I thought it was going to be the crow from... Oh, okay. From...
You're not good enough to face me!
Okay. What you doing? Oh, I have to run to you. Shit. I just realized. Oh, I can't... I wanted to... I thought I was going to swing off of him. Or her. It. Swing off that. I know what's happening now. Oh, you're doing it again? Okay, well, I suppose if it works, why would you stop? I keep trying to roll inside of that. I need to roll into it. It's not even roll, it's flips. Of course I jump over it. I'm not used to having jump buttons. I play Dark Souls. I didn't die. Yay. I thought I was gonna die.
Pretty. Come and get it.
That's mine!
Mistress, not to be a bother, but weren't you supposed to catch envy?
I did.
Nice.
This talisman.
It's a vessel. Envy used it to hold energies from the rest of the seven.
It will make a fitting prison for the others once their physical forms have been broken.
If I may, there is a sort of hum emanating from the talisman. That glow.
Will indicate when one of the seven is nearby. I know.
So wise. You are all that the council promised, mistress.
I'm beginning to enjoy the sound of your voice, Watcher.
And definitely not going to betray me at any point. Definitely not. Oh, so it's not super linear. I mean, I can go to multiple if I want. Leche crystals. What's that? Oh wait, are my currency... My currency is literally souls, isn't it? That's great. Okay, where's my exit? Didn't I smash Envy through a wall? Yeah, over here. Gonna break a wall above Envy, rather. Shiny. Small healing shard. Let's use that. Oh, my rage bar is full. Is it rage? Or is it just straight up fury? I don't know, it's the power up mode, so whatever. Mana, if you will.
I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't point out that even with the talisman, locating the other deadly sins will prove a challenge.
Finding Envy was easy enough.
That was a gift. One I would not count on receiving twice. Envy was also, by far, the weakest of the deadly sins.
Anything else to add?
Only what I assume you already know. The armies of both heaven and hell have cordoned off the world of man into various areas of influence. Look around us. The upheaval we have seen is the very personification of the struggle between order and chaos. You have set for yourself an unenviable task, given these environs.
That's what makes it fun. The other sins are hiding across this shattered world. They strike at angels and demons alike in their own selfish bids for power. Their hubris will lead me right to them.
Perhaps, but you will need
You saying pride's my
assistance.
next one?
Whatever I need, I will take, Watcher.
I think I did see some previews of Gluttony back before this came out, but that was a while ago. This game's been out for a while. Oh, the circle doesn't there anymore. Is that a save point, or is that a damage point? What's happening where? Something happened. I don't know what. Okay, guess I missed it.
I knew that war would one day unleash all this. But seeing it... his gifts are impressive.
May I remind you, mistress,
I don't know how
that
to
you have
do
no
things
peer
with this.
among your horsemen brethren.
I think it's just a natural set. Also, what are these things? Because, I mean, they're basic gross monsters, yeah, I get that, but... What are they, zombies? They kind of look like it. I should be using my lock-on. Small lurcher clump. Right, those are the souls. The consumables. I'm not gonna use those till I figure out how to use them. Checkpoints and all that work. That was neat, whatever I just did. Ah, gotcha. That's what that was. Thanks for telling me after I did it. Ooh, ah, there he goes. Okay, up there. More larger clumps. Yes, explodey bins. Guys. Sheesh, they're everywhere. I don't know about you, but that does look like something I can smash through. Maybe not right now, but this looks like a thing. Really, really does. Junk. Junk. More lurcher clumps. Getting a lot of those. Must not be worth too much. Well, obviously not, because this is the beginning of the game. If they were giving me the bigger stuff to start with, that would not be good for balance. I must work for my gains. As is with all things. At least they're easy to kill. Even if there are a lot of... Oh, my heals are back, apparently. I don't know... Oh, did I get that back from the blobule earlier? I already forgot what they're called. The juices, the green juices. I saw some drop from an enemy earlier. Did I refill my heals? Oh. Oh, first person view, huh? Well, I can't do anything like this, so that gives me some comfort. Hi there, guys. You're bigger than you. Ow. To dodge after that frostbite. Gotta use my dashies. You look like a projectile, dude. I don't know if that's true at all. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, I do, like, rock sort of. Oh, that's what I did earlier. That's a wraith attack. That's what that is. I mean, I have a wraith form if that fills up all the way in the circle. Because Death had a screaming form. I'm not sure if War had a different form. Oh, at least some sort of Uber power up. I pressed the button I've been using to attack. To dodge. That's not how this game works. I'm sucking. Good thing I didn't start with hard mode because I'm not good at this yet. That looks goopy. Oh, that looks bossish. Yeah, sure. Oh my, oh hey, you get immunity from perform one of those counterattacks. That's nice. What were you guarding? An enchantment. Socket it into a weapon. A weapon? Does that mean I can get multiple weapons aside from just the whip? All those relics. Bob's skull. Interesting. Physical and arcane health. 5% health, sure. I don't know if I can get those back, but might as well use it. That's probably one of those things I get the item to destroy later on. What were you guys cooking? Unidentified location.
Perhaps there are humans surviving.
Yeah.
Not my concern.
I got box tricked. I got box tripped. You ever trip on boxes? Big tree.
That tree. It's impressive. But is it just me, or is it out of place here?
It is a maker tree. Most likely we will find refuge there.
Oh, yeah. I remember the makers from the second game. They were neat. Looks like a lot of the combos are executed just based off of the time between button presses. I do like that you get to use some of your magic-y powers if you just dodge correctly.
Aren't we making a mighty ruckus?
Oh, it's you
Says
again.
the demon who announces his ambush.
It was not my intention to do battle, horseman. Well, such a passionate little thing, aren't we?
Do not test my patience.
Very well. War is too hazardous an occupation for myself, horseman. I am here in the name of blind capitalism. I am Volgrim, merchant of the damned, a trader who deals in souls for profit. Even in the face of the apocalypse, one must endeavor to earn a living.
And whose souls do you trade in?
Angel, demon, or even human. All souls have value to me. I've seen the trail of bodies you've left in your wake.
What would I require from you?
That depends. What are your needs?
Information. The 7 deadly sins.
Whispers on the wind say that the fabled horsemen are but pawns in a larger game. Victims of a grand setup.
What do you know?
I know that the first one's free. Call for me if you have souls to trade, and
That's what that is.
you will consider my wares valuable.
It's not a checkpoint, it's a Volgrim spot. That makes sense. Okay. It's a plinth. Oh, so Volgrim works like a firekeeper. Huh. Cool. So it is a bonfire.
Greetings.
What do you
Take
got
your
for
time.
sale? Havoc Shard, what is that? Oh, it's not Wraith form, it's Havoc form. Okay. Converts will into offensive. Yep, drain HP and do more damage as a result. Oh, so Wraith is the bar, and Havoc is the circling view. I get it now. Oh, cool. So, respec there. Oh, that's interesting. Gotcha. So you don't replenish your health by being at the bonfire. You replenish your healing stuff from those lore troops. I get it. That's a neat mechanic. I like it. Is selling things stupid? Healing shard is about half price. Oh no. I was looking at the wrong healing shard. That's... yeah, selling things is terrible.
As you wish.
Alright.
This will be fun for both of us.
Don't talk like that, please. I don't like that. So, if I die, I probably lose my souls. I don't know if I can go pick them up, but if I put them here, it should bank them, right?
As you wish. This.
Yeah,
As you wish.
Okay. Serpent holes. Those are probably that's the teleporter.
Please take your time.
Yeah.
As you wish.
As you wish. You've said that a lot.
Farewell for now.
Alright. I've learned things. I've taken a lot of slapping. Let's see, does the healing... It's not a percentage-based healing. If it were percentage-based healing, I would upgrade my HP, but I don't think it is, so... yeah, I'm gonna go with strength, I think. First of many. Got the achievement. Basic stuff. Baby steps. Baby steps. This isn't backwards, is it? It's probably backwards. Oh, I'm going backwards. Yeah, I'm going backwards. And was it down there? No, I wasn't down there. I don't know how bad fall damage is in this game, though. I'm not gonna just jump off, I'm gonna go see if there are other things. Oh, hey, the sprint is just toggle. That's a relief. I was holding it down.
Vulgrim and his demon tongue. They live to confound and feed of the scraps of a world they help destroy.
Indeed they do.
But despite his thirst for souls, Vulgrim may be a useful tool on this journey.
Yeah, I can't grapple that. I kind of thought that was bad. The range of the whip is deceptive. I expect it to go way farther than it does. Mainly because it's so flashy. Oh, hey! Me just randomly destroying things actually ended up taking an enemy out. That's neat. So, what are you guys? Are you just demons? Shiny down there. Can't go back from there though, so. Oh, hey, this is like the other stuff, but it's new. I heard you. I should have just turned around and slapped. Even though it's blue, I can't go through it. It's probably like elemental damage or something that breaks through those, and you have to match the respective elemental type. Damage.
The length these roots have grown. They seem to have taken over everything.
Indeed, mistress.
I saw it. That is not the dodge button. Maybe I can, like, re-key map. Nah, I should just learn the controls. Can I go through basic human doors? Does Fury know how doors work? No, Fury doesn't know how human doors work. Strawberry. There's a bit of a whooshy there, and it makes me think I can jump there. But I feel like I need an item. Yeah, I think I need an item. Noted. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to see if I can grab that item, because it looks like I'm making forward progress this way, and I won't be able to run back as easily. That's just a lurcher clump. I thought it would be something relevant. Why did I think it would be something relevant? Let's throw again. What game am I playing again? Not the ones I'm hitting the controls for. I didn't do it twice, shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not failing at basic platforming. It's not happening. Press the right button this time. Yeah. Okay. There's gonna be an ambush behind one of these, right? No, actually. How about one of these? Yeah. I am sucking. Don't blame me, I'm new. What are you? You look like the lurcher clumps. I'm gonna go back to Yes. Alright, cool. I'm guessing those are kind of like crystal lizards or treasure goblins. Just run away if they see you. It is interesting to me that they had multiple control schemes, though. The more methodical playstyle and the hack and slash playstyle. I wonder if there's like a difference in health regen or something. Doesn't look like I can make it across that. I don't see anywhere else to go. No, it won't let me grapple, so... Oh, and it just teleports me back up, so I can't, like, use that to cheat my way down. Although, that would be a great way to cheat your way out of fall damage. Because, you know, just hold you in the air. Now, where is directions? Because I appear to have gotten myself lost. Because, I mean, I did get stuff down here, but I think that was optional stuff. Can't seem to get through any of the webs. I can't jump across that. Ah, here it is. Yes! I see the way now. Me just getting lost in
I'm
office.
curious as to who remains here, if anyone.
Hey, Volgrim.
Good eating. This will be fun for both of us. As you wish. Take your time. As you wish. Do make sure they scream, horseman.
I was saying something, but I forgot what it was. Oh shit, people.
Behind me, wee ones. Let me tend to our uninvited guests. A horseman.
Fury. Currently reserving the right to kill you where you stand. And you are?
Surprised. And more than a little relieved. Call me Ulthane Blackhammer.
So you'll not be flattering me today?
A maker, are you not?
Aye, when there's something to make. Today, my skills are only aimed towards instruments of death.
This is not your war.
No, not theirs neither. Like your council, I care for balance, horsemen. Humans, frail as they be, are part of the balance. Surely you're here to help protect them.
Wrong question.
A tribe of useless, hairless simians whose greatest talent was inventing ingenious new ways to divide and destroy one another. They could suffer forever or die tomorrow, and I wouldn't bat an eye either way.
And what is your business here?
What do they call you?
Jones.
Jones. Question me again with your last breath.
Huh. Look around. Look what's happened here. Do you honestly think anything scares me now?
Easy, lad. This one's none for trifles.
Yeah? What do I have to lose? This moronic conflict makes you all look so stupid. Angel, demon, horseman, even maker. What are you even fighting for, huh? Tell me!
I like this one. You may continue breathing, Jones.
Horsemen, please. To have you on our side would turn the tide in ways we cannot measure. Humanity might stand a chance.
While my mission does involve balance, it does not require them. I am here to root out the 7 deadly sins and return them to the Council. No less, no more.
What if I can help you? I bet the chain you carry could use someone.
I sincerely doubt that. I'm faring quite well without any help.
Of course. But in case you missed the moniker, I am a maker who specializes in instruments of destruction, chaos, and the deliverance of pain. So it stands to reason that we little Ulthane could enhance your arsenal if your horsemanship would give me the chance.
In exchange for?
Humanity will not survive without aid. If you come across any humans on your journey, please direct them here. Haven is the only place they might be sufficiently protected.
Direct them? How do you expect the apes to cross a battlefield and find you?
Oh, I don't. They'll need this. The bridge. Only humans can use it. One touch, they're sent to Haven.
Must I touch them? I accept your offer, Maker. Though I doubt it will make your collection any less useless.
We have a non-deal, then. As a show of good faith, a gift. Wrath.
Where?
You seek a pit of hellstretch set in the nether, beneath the city. And please, horseman,
Yes, yes, I will shepherd the wee ones your way, pointless as it may be.
we'll see. And remember, Fury, the doors of Haven stand open to any who ask.
Nice. Yeah, I love the side characters so far. Like, this guy is great. 10 out of 10. The makers, I just like makers in general. But Fury, I don't like quite as much, but that's mostly just because I like empathic characters. So how do I upgrade things? Do I upgrade things?
You done killing monsters yet? Hey, horseman. You go by horseman or horse lady? Or horse person? They don't have much, but they get by. It's what humans do. Hey there. They don't have much, but
Alright,
they
we're
get by.
doing
It's what humans do.
Greetings, horseman.
Greetings.
I bid you welcome. Welcome to Haven. Welcome to Haven.
Alright. So, I don't... Oh, okay.
How come a
I'll just have to
hammer
approach
be
him.
of service, Fury?
Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we?
I need an adamantite to upgrade.
Interesting. All right.
Oh, I can
Let's see
upgrade
what I can
enchantments.
do for you.
That requires souls. No, it requires their own. Oh, that's neat. Nice. I like the look of the fortifiers. That's cool.
Interesting. Take care. And, watch your back, eh?
Watch your back. Yeah, that's something I need to do more because I've been hit from behind quite a lot.
He is certainly committed to his cause.
Ulthane, he is blind to what truly matters.
Perhaps, yes.
Just another pawn who will never understand the game into which he's been played. And he does love the sound of his own voice, doesn't he?
Not like anyone I know.
Did you say something?
Oh, that's neat. So the glove glows whenever she talks. I like that. It's fitting. Alright, shiny, a bunch of dudes. Ooh. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Nice. Just pressing the trigger to dodge. Why was I pressing the trigger to dodge? I can't even remember the last game I played that had the trigger to dodge. My brain needs to wrap my head around the concept of this being dodge. My brain needs to wrap my head around. Is that what I just said? That's what I just said. Alright, so I gain fear pretty quickly actually, so sheesh. Maybe I should be more cautious probably. I can't speak right now. Why can't I do that? I gain fury pretty quickly, so... Wrath. That's what it is. So I should just use it when I can. You're beefy. Not beefy, you're shadowy. Oh, ooh, you do a lot of damage too. Noted. Pay attention to this guy. How is that not a good dodge? There we go, that's what it is. Yes. Oh, cool. Alright, now it's giving me upgrade journeys. Oh, that is a hole. That lead to secrets. There are secrets down there? Well, this game seems fairly non-linear, so I imagine it is linear, but the levels aren't too linear.
Please, no, just kill me. Don't stop your blubbering, human. Come to me. Now. Do you want to live?
What?
If you want to live, I can send you to a safe place. Safe as any, I suppose. Touch it.
Okay, I like Theory more now. Just first impressions were as expected.
Idiots. It's a miracle they ruled the Earth for as long as they did.
Kinda, yeah.
Ugh. It smells like death in here. Trust me. We shared a room 1,000 years ago.
And what deodorant does Death use? Oh. Game froze for a sec. I was saving, I imagine. Well, Minecraft? I'm playing Minecraft. Minecraft looks a lot different.
What would you ask? This will be fun for both of us. As you wish.
I don't like the way you say this will be
Do
fun
make
for
sure
both
they
of us.
scream, Horseman.
Eggs. Yeah, put a spot on that out of eggs. That's what I like. Lips, combos. Okay. I'm gonna use that on the next boss I see, probably. Or mini boss. It is kind of great that I have to attack multiple times to do the rolling attack, but I do like the animation. I like the punch in that combo. Can I swim? Let's see, can Fury swim? Oh, that's not even that deep. Okay. What are those, though? Those are murderous, yep. Yeah, okay. Kind of expected them to not be murderous, I don't know why. Probably just hi there. I still haven't seen those things attack, and I feel like that's a good thing. Though I can't jump that high, so not much point aside from the lurcher clubs. Oh yeah, lurcher clubs. I should go back to Volga and use those. Oh really? I would have never guessed. That's how I do it. Okay, how do I use those, though? Barbs of Scorn. There we go, that's the way. When did I get that? Did I get that from Envy? Probably. Wait, do I have the perfect amount to level up? It looks like it. Oops.
Great. This will be
Not
fun
quite
for
the perfect,
both
but
of us.
really close to perfect.
As you wish. Farewell. For now.
Okay, I'm pump some into Arcane this time. Oh, well, I have multiple attribute points. Yeah, Arcane and Strength is do that.
Good eating.
I kind of want to go full arcane because the moves are devastating as it is.
This
And I can
will
build
be
up to
fun
them by
for
just
both
attacking.
of us, as you wish.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pop a bunch of these. Oh, cool. There's a button to just shatter all. Is it all in a stack or all in my inventory? It's all in a stack. Okay, good. Because I don't quite want to use the grand one.
Do make. What would you
Hold
add?
on to that in case there's like a weapon I can purchase later or something.
As you wish.
Okay, yes. Oh, that's how I get across there. Whippies. Whippies. Just a room full of enemies I can skip. There are items down there. That's worth it. I did 14 damage. Yay. A whole 14. There you are. Those guys have to hit really hard, right? Because, I mean, they're not fast. Yeah, that was a good choice. Adamantite and all that. Anything above me? Well, those, but I don't know what those. I heard it coming. It had no audio to it. Do you do anything? Doesn't look like they do. I think they're just decoration. I say as they pop and a shit ton of enemies rain down upon me. Nice. I'm getting a better hang of the controls, although the dodge button has still been eluding me. I'm better at the combos and stuff. Oh, goody. Havoc shot. Killing a single enemy is particularly that hard, it seems. Most of it is spells. Looks like there are combos for the arcane attacks after performing perfect dodge too. That's neat. I just said that's neat. Is my vocabulary... Ooh, that explodes. That. That's a lot of fire. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! I get it now. I use those buggers to break the web. Okay. Okay.
Being observant is literally in your name, Watcher.
Hey, it's more junk. Ickies. Boring cars last forever. I'm busy looking at the human ads. Injured? Call our office today. Injury attorneys. Goldberger. Yoga. Goldenberger sounds heavy. I need to learn how to dodge stuff. I'm doing the big stuff. Playing was like a hack and slash. This is not entirely a hack and slash. Oh, hi there. It does have to be absolutely perfect to get that arcane attack off. I do kind of appreciate that.
Sloth. I heard tales, but truly, he is a terrible sight to behold. I think I may be sick.
Maybe it wasn't gluttony, maybe it was sloth that I saw. Because I do recognize this. Excuse me. Dream catchers? Oh yeah. Oh, dream catcher is a sign of Wogram.
What would you
That'd be
ask
interesting.
of this humble merchant? This will be fun for both, as you will.
Hold up, I gotta pop a soul. I don't know how to navigate a menu.
You make sure they scream.
I'm also playing with a PS4 controller. The buttons are not the buttons. They're not the same.
Horseman. Greeting. This
And you
will
think
be fun for both
I know the
of
button
us.
placement. But no. X is X.
As you wish.
Gets even worse if you play Nintendo, I'm guessing. Well, I have everything, so. Okay, bud. So, how do you get your explody juice? Where is that? It's probably over there, right? I have to go right there. Oh, hi, guys. Don't mind if I pick it up. I got stuck. Where do you get your exploded juice? It's kind of cute. Ah, gotcha. It's like that. Okay. Oh wait, I can just... it doesn't kill him. I can just carry him around. Oh, but I can't double jump when I have him. Okay, that makes sense. I also have to... It's weird. It's weird. Oh, that's not the done. Okay. We are learning new mechanics. Alright, let's go find your juices. Where are your juices? I need to blow you up. There are multiple places I can do it, too. Is it a head, maybe? Yeah, it's gotta be that, right? Do you fly up to it? No.
The worst of the smells come from above.
There you go. Hey, my boy's exploding now. Oh, it's on a time limit? Oh. Oh no. I don't know if I can do that. Get it all the way up here before he dies. Oh, come on, bud. Well, I can do this at least. Did that damage me? Oh, there's a soul thing over there. Sheesh, you have to take the little bow through a lot, don't you? Big guy. Big guy. Real big guy, okay. Okay, can't see, can't. Oh, I'm in a wall. First death. I got chips though. So who's the real winner? Me. Eating on stream, that's real professional. Allowing borks on stream, that's even more professional. Wash your face. Silence, puppy. Turk, wash your face. It's fine. The neighbor dogs cannot eat you. Oh! Those are my souls. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave them here for now. While I go fight the big thing. Hopefully I should be able to dodge it. Nope. Has to be timed. Okay, you are strimming the boss. Christ. How do I deal with you? I don't know. Ow. And I don't dodge towards you either. Did press the button. Too late. Way too late too. So that had been close enough, it would have been. Come on.
Cigarette.
That worked pretty well.
This is what it means to live, Watcher. To face a worthy foe, if only for a brief time, before their inevitable destruction.
Don't dislocate your arm patting yourself on the back. How do you plan on dealing with my bloodthirsty mistress?
Oh. Sweet. That's a shard. Yeah, it's tough. Imagine a little bit easier if I don't. Wait. If this is red glowy, does that mean I can throw a non-splody boy at it and he'll explode? Let's go check.
coming up for me? No, that's just sloth. Or maybe it's that. Oh shit. An angel and a demon fighting in there. Cool. Turk. Do not. Punishment roll. It would be very much appreciated if you did do it. How's your face? Wrong button. There we go. Well, let's see if that does work. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, let's do it this way. Imagine if I'm a good aim, I could probably... Oh, hey, there's another. There's one right there. Would have been way faster. They just explode naturally. No, it does take him a second to get through. Okay. That's not how to I should probably just go ahead and do that. I don't know if I have the healing to be trying this stuff, but I want to. That's not the button. Come on, give me the babies. Eat your numbs. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, not quite. I just missed. Alright, I'll give it one more try, then I'll stop. Because I've been doing this for a minute. Nope, same spot. Okay. Continuing onward. This leads back to where I was. Alright, so what's this deal? No deal? Just burns away like normal. Oh. Oh. Doing that to me. Alright, get out of here, little guy. I need a fresh one. Hey, buddy. Come on. We're gonna go up here, and you're gonna go drink this floaty juice, and you're gonna explode when I throw you. Sound like a plan? Okay. Give me your floaty juice. Right. Okay. Yes. Sweet. That was an interesting sound effect. The victory sound. Do 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 do. guess I get to see them fighting in the... Almost. I pressed like 4 wrong buttons.
Music to my ears.
Feel the burn of living today!
Smothering angels.
We all need a hobby. I hope you've left something for me. I'll try not to enjoy this too much.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh, it's Wrath? What? I didn't know Wrath was here. Okay, I probably know Wrath. Based off that health bar, I'm guessing he has the second phase. Either that or the 7 deadly sins are only like half the game. He does a lot of fucking damage. Oh, I got slapped. I'm dead. Oh, hey, I got a new sub. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I didn't quite catch your name. I'm not used to all the Twitch sound effects yet. I just started streaming today. Okay. Well, now I know Wrath was there. Maybe this time I'll actually use some of my abilities and stuff. I do have Heelys this time, that'll be good. I thought that was just over the gap for a second. I couldn't reach him. Okay, Wrath. Oh, that makes sense why Fury was so, like, friendly and initial meeting. Because Fury and Wrath kind of go hand in hand. Ow. That was terrible. That was a panic roll, straight up.
Take the sting of my whip.
Need to focus on just getting those dodges right. Not like that. That's better. You can probably one-shot him. I feel like I don't really need to upgrade my strength if arcane damage is based off of the special thing, because then that's just skill-based. I would have more damage overall. Plus the percentage increase is higher. I'm going to start anything with good use. Oh, we're doing something different. Oh! That was cool. Oh, is he just straight up punching now? He's just straight up punching now. I feel like he's gonna hit faster now. Nope, nope, he's got him back. That was a new animation. Ow! Alright, so the small shards have a cooldown, which makes sense. Oh. Shit. Don't kill me, please. Oh, I panic rolled multiple times. That was entirely me. That was on the last hit, too. Okay, let's do this another try. Where was I going? This way. I still haven't used my Wraith form, Fury form, whatever it's called. It's something form. I did note it earlier, but I completely forgot what it's called. You know, it is pretty decent level design that you can come up here instead of running all the way through the tubes. Also good that you can grab your souls before you even swing over to Wrath. Okay.
Take the sting of my
I need to not roll after I've been hit. That was pretty neat what I just did there. I'm not sure how I did it. I'm just kind of pressing buttons and hoping. Give me a minute to heal.
I thought you were here to wage war!
You will fall.
But I'm not war.
Take the sting of my whip.
Yes, please keep doing it. It's giving me... like, oh my god.
Rampage! Your master summons you! Rise!
Okay, but why are we ready? Let's try. No, those are swords. Oh, do I not get a horse in this game? Oh shit.
Rampage! Get up! Mistress!
It's funny what you remember in between screams. My siblings used to refer to you as the dumb one. Yes! The harder you fight, the stronger I get.
I'll tear you apart!
Oh, you think you're angry? You barely scratched the surface.
Then let me dig deep!
Nice. Not what I expected.
We were set up. War. The others. There are greater forces at work here. Watcher, help.
Something is wrong with the world.
Delicate order is imbalanced.
I didn't expect it to get like this until late game. Am I in hell now?
Step 4.
Nope.
Now I ask of both angel and demon. Do you arrive here of your own free will? The tenants of the Hollowing demand it.
I do, Lord of the Hollows.
As do I. You have both fought this war since the dawn of time. You are weary. Yet, immortality prevents the ultimate respite. The Lord of the Hollows alone can bestow upon you this gift. The final release. No longer will your souls be recycled time and time again to fight for heaven and hell. They are now mine. You are finally free.
Cowards!
Ah, the impetuous creature awakens. Deluded pawn of the Charred Council. Do you even know where you are?
I know exactly where I am. The stench betrays you. The Hollows is a hell all its own.
Indeed. But it is one that I alone rule.
What did you do to them?
Nothing that they did not wish for. You wear your ignorance on your face. The true consequences of this so-called war for balance are beyond your comprehension. Perhaps I should hollow you. A watcher. This only confirms what I already held to be true. You are just a puppet. The Council is playing you to further their own machinations.
Enough! Unlike you, I have not come to this place for personal gain. The 7 deadly sins must be eliminated once and for all to protect the balance you mock. I will not be deterred.
She speaks the truth, O Lord, and she is tenacious to say the least.
Your words carry no weight with me. They stink of lies. Prove your commitment to balance.
Oh, they all die in one hit. Oh. Yeah, I see what this is. So mostly just gotta avoid getting hit. That went fast.
This is more than a test of battle.
A demonstration, horseman. You wasn't quick to combat. Your whip ready to crack. True righteousness requires true insight. If this was a test, you have failed. To resist a call to raw impulse is a different type of strength.
Spare your wisdom. I know my strength, and when I prove it to the Council, I alone will lead the Horsemen. The
So I wonder
7
what
will
happens
be
if I don't
destroyed,
attack.
along with their designs for a world far more hideous than the apocalypse we already know.
Very well. You will need this.
A flame hollow? For what purpose?
Even I am aware that there are times when sides must be chosen. Take this weapon, and know that I have chosen mine. But take heed, horseman. The universe has so many faces. Your survival depends on what you have learned. You must open your eyes to much more than that which gazes back at you from the mirror.
Fine. Can we go now?
Not quite yet. There is the matter of Abraxas to discuss.
Abraxas.
The demon meddler. If Earth is to remain intact, he must be dealt with. He threatens your balance. His very soul must be brought to me.
Interesting.
I see. And you want me to do it?
Who better?
I'll consider it. No guarantees.
Then you and your watcher, be gone.
Oh, cool. So now I get strong attacks. Oh wait, the flame hollow. The flame hollow is a pair of nunchucks. That was not what I expected. Alright. Oh, gotcha. So I think the special move for that requires Fury, so if I were to... Yeah, okay. Or is it... No, okay. You know, I really like the design for the Lord of Hollows and the idea for him. His helm is weirdly jestery.
Be gone.
Okay. Oh, the Flame Hollow can
The
break through
fire
these?
hollow. Something changes when I hold it. I can feel its power coursing through my hands. I
Also
feel
neat.
nothing. Like wading through a pond. Ha! Incredible!
This is neat. I like this. Fury does sound a bit villainous with the way she's talking about the Flame Hollow though. Like, yes, its power. I feel it coursing through me. Door.
Ah, Fury! How kind of you to pay me a visit.
None of your concern, demon.
Your tone betrays you, horseman. You see, I was right after all, yes? You and your kin have been deceived.
That's no secret. But by who?
Surely angels are the most likely suspect. Wouldn't you agree after what happened to dear old Rampage?
You are not fit to speak his name.
No need to unleash your might on me, horseman. Look to those who would benefit from your failure. Your enemies are closer than you think. This will, as you wish, take your
Do you have
time.
anything good? Or is it all just the same? Oh, no, you have new stuff. Thorn Shard. Undying Shard. Oh, cool. Come back. Oh, new armor. Oh, neat. Neato. He's 10,000 now, so I'm not going to be able to get that for a while. I have an attribute point. For more arcane because, yeah, special attacks. I wonder if the chains have follow-up arcane attack for a perfect dodge. They probably do, right? I'd imagine so. Well, I don't have any other enchantments, so... Okay. I wonder if the wood doesn't do any damage here because of the flame hollow idea. But, yeah. I feel like this is a good place to start streaming. And after we finish this group, I think I will. Or die to this group. I'm gonna die at this rate. It does so much damage compared to everything else. Maybe I should actually consider upgrading my HP a little bit. Okay, that was better. Yeah, alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. Thanks for everybody who attended the stream. It was neat to have a first stream. I think I'm going to do this more. And, yeah. Everybody have a good day. Thank you for participating. Goodbye.